What's up, Boss Tweezy? It's your boy Dun Beezy, and I'm here from Snap Country with the How to Snap Drills for Skills. We're gonna start off with some balanced drills. Drill number one, we're gonna skate wall to wall, and we're gonna pick our legs up. That's it. Nice and simple. Bounce. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Ooh. This is extremely important for snapping because hip action is very important in snapping. Being able to balance on one leg very well is the crux, the secret of snapping. Ooh, I'm already feeling it. Ooh. Yup. Straight up. Drill number two. We're gonna start here. We're gonna put our foot down. We're gonna put our foot down. You can do this on carpet. You can do this on your feet. 3, 2, 1, go. In the DMV, people use each other's arms in order to get the stability to do this. So someone's arm could be here. And that's how I get the balance. That's one of the ways that I like to visualize the move and visualize the balance for it. Because if I'm holding someone's arm and I'm skating, then I turn to the inside where my arm is, whoop, and I put my foot back down. So bounce. We're skating the rink this way, so our arm is behind us. You're not snapping with somebody's arm in front of you unless you're coming the other way. Ooh. Important motion, if you're going to be snapping, you're gonna need to step forward, step backwards without turning your hips all the way over, and then step forward again. The hip motion in snapping is what really creates that motion. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, y'all feel it? I'm leading, back, leading, back. So leading, back. It's like I'm kind of doing a book, but I'm picking my foot up as I'm doing it. Or you can full blown go for it. I'm turning my hips all the way around, but I'm just balancing on the leg as opposed to doing and using the momentum of my foot to turn my hip. We're gonna go wall to wall. We're gonna start off on our left side. We're gonna snap to our left. Ooh, put that down. I'm gonna turn back around. Left snaps the first time. 3, 2, 1, go. I want to get a little bit more speed. Would it be easier to come all the way around? So here, I'm just gonna turn back around, push, and then do it again. It doesn't have to be super quick. This could be, I want to show you a couple of different ways. Now that we've had a chance to snap on our left side, we're going to snap to our right side. Three, 2, 1, 0. Ooh. Let's go. When was the last time that you practiced your transitions 10, 20 times in a row? I'm feeling so energized and balanced as I'm continuing to do reps. We're balancing into our right foot, into our right outside edge. We're gonna flip our hips, and we're gonna come and balance on our right inside edge. So outside, catch it on the inside. Next drill, we're gonna snap from front to back. Boom, boom. There we go, roll it out. 3, 2, 1, go. For this one, I wanna focus on making sure my arms are coordinated with my hips and my body. This is what's gonna make it easy to make the flip to the back and then back to the front without putting my leg down. This is where our drills, where we're picking up our leg, start to really pay off, because you don't have to hold it up like that afterwards. I'm trying to demonstrate the balance. Because if you can't walk and balance and hold your leg up, you're not gonna be able to transition and do it. Ooh. Now it's time for part 3, patterns. Our first pattern is the S. Let's start off leading with my left. I'm gonna come at this with my outside edge. Switch. Ooh, roll it out. 3, 2, 1, go. So all jokes aside, this is actually can be two different drills, because in one, you here, and you stop. So you snap both ways. And then in the other one, you can put your foot down and roll back to the other cone, or you can hold your foot up and hold and roll. I like that. Or, ooh, put that back down. I'm holding it up just cause. Play with it. Sometimes hit it to the back, just roll out. Time to snap in the circle. First time we're gonna go on the left, then the next time we're gonna come around on the right. And I wanna snap at my action points for the shoes. I can skate backwards to it and come around, or I can snap. I'm gonna leave it up to you which one you wanna do. 3, 2, 1, go. So why does the Drills for Skills program work? One of the things that I like to do to make it work better is flexibility. By giving the options and then understanding that we can take this vocabulary in a couple of different ways, we get an opportunity to make it fresher more often. For example, people always say, yo, drills are so boring. I don't even feel like running them. But why are your drills boring? What about them makes it boring? Oh, you're doing the same thing over and over again. What if we're practicing the same skill over and over again, but we're focusing on doing it in new and interesting ways? We're gonna snap on our action points. So for the 8,
it's your boy T.
I have my cross point in the middle, and then my snap point, snap around. I can snap backwards here, snap back around in the center of the 8, or I can snap all the way around on the shoe and then just skate and snap all the way around on this shoe. I'm coming in from the 8, 1, 2. So it had to be there if I think about it. 1, 2. Oh, that works out. Wee! 3, 2, 1, go. I ain't about to mess it up now. I'm skating slow. That's why you ain't messing it up. I actually like this better for the momentum of it and even the momentum of the turns. But maybe it's because no, do the drill. Hey. Maybe it's because I had trouble Hey, hey, ho, ho, hey, hey, ho, hey. That's the snapping drills for skills. But in my heart, I feel like I'm ducking the smoke. I ain't put in enough work, bro. I'm going to the lab. It's not enough. It's not.